In ancient India, there was a young man who desperately wanted to learn meditation. He longed for peace, for a quiet mind in a world full of noise. He heard stories of a great master who lived deep in the mountains, a monk who could teach anyone the path to enlightenment. With hope and determination burning in his heart, he packed a small bag, said goodbye to his village. And one morning, as the sun began to rise, he started his long journey into the unknown. He walked for days, crossing rivers, climbing hills, and navigating dense forests. The journey was tiring, but his desire to find the master fueled every step he took. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, he arrived at a secluded clearing. There, beneath the sprawling branches of a magnificent Bodhi tree, stood a small, simple hut. And inside, sitting in perfect stillness, was the old master. His eyes were closed, his posture was serene, and an aura of profound peace surrounded him. He was as calm and motionless as a mountain lake on a windless day. The young man felt an immediate sense of awe. He approached the hut slowly, took a deep breath, and bowed with the utmost respect. He said, "Master, I have traveled a long way to find you. Please, I beg you, teach me how to meditate. I want to find the peace, wisdom, and clarity that you possess." The master slowly opened his eyes. They were kind and held a depth that seemed to contain the wisdom of ages. A gentle smile formed on his lips as he looked at the eager young man. "Very well," he said, his voice soft yet clear. "But before I teach you the practice of meditation, I want you to do something for me. Look into this." The master reached beside him and picked up an old, circular bronze mirror. He handed it to the young man. "Tell me," the master asked, "what do you see?" The young man held the mirror and peered into it. "I see myself, master," he replied, a little confused. "Good," the master said. "Now observe your face closely, but also observe the mirror itself. Is it dirty or is it clean?" The young man looked again. The surface of the mirror was far from perfect. It was coated with a fine layer of dust, and there were smudges and cloudy patches that obscured his reflection. "It's dusty, master," he admitted, "and a bit cloudy. My reflection isn't very clear." The master simply nodded, a knowing look in his eyes. "Your mind," the master began, "is just like this mirror. When it is covered by the dust of anger, the smudges of desire, the clouds of fear, and the haze of jealousy, you cannot see yourself or the world clearly. Your perception becomes distorted. Meditation," he explained, "is the art of cleaning this mirror." The young man listened intently, his confusion beginning to melt away as understanding dawned. The master continued, "When the mirror is clean and polished, it reflects everything exactly as it is, without distortion. You see the sky, the trees, your own face, with perfect clarity. In the same way, when your mind is clean and still, you begin to see life as it truly is, not as your fears or desires paint it to be. You find true peace and wisdom not by adding more to your mind, but by removing the dust that clouds it. of impatience crossed the young man's face. He frowned slightly. "But Master," he protested, "I came all this way to learn the techniques of meditation. Why are we talking about a mirror? I want to know the proper posture, the breathing methods, the steps to follow." He felt a surge of frustration, believing he was being given a riddle instead of a lesson. The master chuckled softly, a warm, gentle sound that seemed to calm the air around them. "Patience, young one," he said. "If your mind is not ready, if your heart is not pure, any meditation technique you learn will only become another layer of dust on the mirror. It will become another thought, another burden, another thing to strive for, which only agitates the mind further." He then pointed to a puddle of water nearby, its surface murky with stirred-up mud. "You cannot see the reflection of the moon in muddy water. First, you must let the water settle. You must allow the mud to sink to the bottom. The clarity comes from stillness, not from struggle." The master then took the bronze mirror and placed it on the ground in front of the young man. "Sit here," he instructed. "Your first lesson is not to sit still and breathe. Your first lesson is to clean this mirror." The young man was baffled. He had come all this way to clean a mirror. It seemed like a pointless task, but he saw the sincerity in the master's eyes, and so, with a sigh of resignation, he obeyed. He sat down, took a soft cloth, and began to wipe the mirror. He wiped it slowly, gently, focusing all his attention on the simple task. And as he worked, as the layers of dust and grime began to disappear from the bronze surface, something remarkable happened. His mind, which had been racing with thoughts of techniques and expectations, began to calm down. His breathing, once shallow with impatience, became deep and steady. His anxious thoughts grew lighter, fading into the background like distant clouds. The simple, focused act of cleaning the mirror was, in itself, a form of meditation. The master watched him for a while before speaking again. "Do you see now?" he asked softly. "When your hands are focused on cleaning the mirror, your mind also begins to clear. The dust on the mirror and the dust in your mind are one and the same." True meditation starts not with a complex technique, but with simplicity, with honesty, and with a sincere intention to purify the heart. The young man stopped wiping and looked at the mirror. It was now shining, clear and bright. He saw his own reflection, no longer cloudy or distorted, but sharp and pure. And in that moment of seeing his own true face, he felt a profound sense of peace wash over him. A stillness he had been seeking for so long, but had never been able to find. He looked up at the master, his eyes filled with gratitude and understanding. "Master," he said, his voice filled with newfound humility, "I understand now. Before I can sit to meditate, I must first learn to cleanse my heart." The master smiled, his eyes twinkling. "That," he said, "is the true beginning of the journey." This story teaches us that meditation is not just about sitting still or following a rigid set of rules. It is about the daily practice of cleaning the dust from our hearts, letting go of anger, releasing our obsessive desires, and clearing away away the confusion that clouds our judgment. It's about simplifying our minds until they become like a clear, polished mirror. Only then, in that state of pure clarity, can wisdom truly shine through and reflect the world as it is. As the old saying goes, a calm mind is the purest mirror. Thanks for watching, and if this story resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more wisdom.